Tonight, the NFL is investigating accusations against Texans star Deshaun Watson. 9 women have now come forward accusing Watson of assault, according to attorney Tony Busby. He has filed 3 civil lawsuits on their behalf so far. This comes as renowned attorney Rusty Hardin is now representing Watson. The NFL player says he looks forward to clearing his name. Stephanie Whitfield has more on the latest allegations and a warning to you. Details from the lawsuits are graphic.
More accusers are coming forward against Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. So far, 3 massage therapists are suing the football player, alleging he touched them inappropriately. The 3rd lawsuit filed today says Watson sexually assaulted and harassed the plaintiff by forcing her to perform oral sex. Renowned attorney Rusty Hardin is representing Deshaun Watson. The NFL star put out a statement Tuesday saying, "Before filing suit, the plaintiff's lawyer made a baseless 6-figure settlement demand, which I quickly rejected." He writes, "I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect." Watson is not facing criminal charges connected to the allegations, but Tony Busby says he now represents 9 women with similar stories. He says more civil lawsuits are on the way. Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.
The Houston Texans released a statement this afternoon saying, in part, the NFL informed us today that they will conduct an investigation into the allegations made in the civil lawsuits filed against Deshaun Watson. We will stay in close contact with the league as they do.